Judith. Judith is a mom of 11-year-old autistic ADHD. I've been on, where do I start from? I was in the deep end when I met Denise. I did not know autism, I did not know the word, I never heard of the word until the nursery. The nursery where he was, their house in San Hill, they kept saying there's something we need to pay attention to, there's something, and I'm like, why are you comparing my child? And I was getting really angry with them, but they were handling it in a very good way. Oh no, the child is in our care, so we need to, here in the UK, we have to make sure that the kids are developing at a certain pace. And I was like, in Africa, we don't really even look into these things. But anyway, eventually they got early years to get involved to assess him. But as he grew older, the frustrations were increasingly getting really bad. Like he would self-harm, he would not handle any public place or any busy noise. And that's when Denise came in. There was a lady in church who, because I went to the lady in church and I was like, oh, I want, can my son be part of the holiday camp? She's like, I think your child needs one-to-one. She's like, I would prefer you to Denise. She's the best person to speak to. So she came to my house and assessed Jaden. She was like, oh my God, his sensory levels are up there, you need to bring them down. I'm like, okay, do your thing. So since then, Jaden just got hooked to Denise, because the time Denise came to the house, that's when Jaden had McDonald's. So he connected at Denise with McDonald's, having McDonald's when at Denise comes. But anyway, I learned a lot from Denise. I learned what to do with my son. I'm still learning. It's a learning process. My son is now 11. I think Denise, when you started working with my son, he had no words, or he had like repetitive.
He repeats a lot.
Yeah, not really saying like a sentence or making his needs known.
Mm.
So she said we have to first work on his sensories, and then we start with training. And so whenever she would come, she would leave some materials with me, and I would just carry on. And my son started saying at some point, because he would repeat everything that you said to him, and at some point he started saying like single word, and now he says like full sentences. He still struggles when it comes to social cues and sensory. He still struggles. He still has a bit of a clear here, but not as much as before. And and Denise is in our life for life. So I love Denise, and I do recommend almost every parent I come across. I'll be like, this is a lady. She tackles it hands-on, like an African lady. she wears her African hat and her mental health nurse, and then she just goes in. Anyway.